poppin' world? It's your boy DJ Universe, and you are now tuned in to The Dream Hustle Podcast, the livest show for all my independent grinders and dream chasers out there. Make some noise. Today, we've got straight fire for you. We're talking about 1,000 true fans to $1 million empire. Yes, you heard that right. We're about to dive into how just 1,000 true fans can be the foundation of $1 million independent empire. Listen up, fam. This episode is packed with gems. We're going to break down the game-changing 1,000 true fans theory in a way that hits home with the hip-hop culture. We'll hit you with actionable strategies to monetize your fan base. Secure that bag, baby. Plus, I'll share real-life stories of indie artists who turned their grind into six-figure businesses and point you to the best tools to make it happen. For real, this is the blueprint. So, if you're an artist, creator, or entrepreneur on the come-up and you're tired of thinking you need 1 million followers to eat, think again. By the end of this episode, you'll know how to flip a loyal fan base into financial freedom. High energy, real talk, and no sugarcoating. You know how we do. Stick with me, because this is about to be a masterclass in hustle and flow. Ready to level up your game? Let's get it. All right, fam, let's break it all the way down. What exactly is this 1,000 true fans theory? Real simple. It ain't about chasing 1 million followers who barely care. Nah, you need 1,000 ride or die supporters. These are the folks who go hard for you no matter what. If you drop a new track, they're the first to stream it. You put out a hoodie, they're rocking it loud and proud. Announce a show, boom. They're in the front row wilding out with their hands in the air. These are your day ones, your real ones, the core that holds you down. Now here's where it gets crazy. Let's talk numbers for a sec, 'cause math is part of the hustle. You feel me? If you've got 1,000 true fans and each one spends, let's say, just $100 on you every year, that's it, $100. We're talking 100 grand right there. Yeah, do the math. 1,000 times $100. That's 6 figures. That's you, building your empire with nothing but your talent and the people who believe in you. 100 racks, made independently from your art. Let that sink in for a minute. This is the difference between struggling to get by and thriving on your own terms. And here's where it really clicks. In the hip-hop game, or honestly, any creative game, it's always been about community and loyalty. Think about the early days of hip-hop legends. They started with a block, a hood, a crew that backed them before anyone else knew their name. Hip-hop's all about the grind from the bottom, that come-up story with your real ones. This 1,000 true fans concept, that's the same energy, but in numbers. Quality over quantity. Would you rather have 1 million people who hit like but bring nothing to the table? Or 1,000 who buy your merch, share your work, and keep your lights on? Come on now, you already know what it is. But yo, don't get it twisted. This ain't about settling or limiting your dreams. Nah. This is about building a foundation. You still want to blow up, but your first 1,000 true fans, that's your bedrock. That's your base. These folks will stick with you when things get rough, then celebrate with you when you're winning. They're like your personal street team, spreading your name out there. And guess what? They also give you feedback. They tell you what hits and what doesn't. Your first 1,000 fans, they're family. And when you treat that family right, they'll ride with you all the way to the top. Here's the best part, though. In 2025, you don't need a label or some exec with a suit to reach your people. Nah, you've got the tools right now. Social media, streaming platforms, email lists. You can connect with your fans directly. No middleman taking a cut. That money goes straight from them to you. That's the power move. That's owning your hustle. So here's the takeaway, fam. The 1,000 true fans theory is a mindset shift. Stop stressing over going viral overnight or trying to appease everybody. Focus on your core audience. Make your music, your art, your content for them. Build that bond. Because those loyal supporters, they can change your life. For real. Now that we've broken it down, how 1,000 dedicated fans equals financial freedom, you're probably thinking, okay, I'm with you, DJ Universe, but how do I actually secure that bag? Good question. Let's talk strategy, how to turn those fans into funds. Stay locked in. All right, y'all, now we're talking real hustle, turning those 1,000 true fans into straight-up cash flow. Like, you finally got people vibing with your work, but how do we flip that love into the dollars you need to keep grinding? Trust me, just hoping streams cover your rent ain't gonna cut it. You gotta be smart, proactive, and, get creative. So let's get into it. Here's how you secure the bag while giving your fans value at the same time. First up, merch. And let me tell you, hip-hop and fashion go way back, like beats and rhymes. Your merch game needs to be fire, like t-shirts, hoodies, caps, stuff that reps your brand. But here's the play. Make it more than just merch. This is about identity. If your designs stand out, your fans become walking billboards. And this one's key. Keep it fresh. Do limited drops. Create hype. Make it exclusive. When it's rare, people want it even more. Look at brands like Supreme. They got folks lining up for hours. You can do that on your scale. Just create the vibe. Then there's live shows. Nothing, and I mean nothing, beats the energy of connecting with your fans in person. Whether you're rocking a stage, a small club, or even an online set, live experiences mean money and loyalty. And for the real day ones, VIP packages. It could be meet and greets, photos, personalized shout-outs. Those experiences stay with people forever. And for your global followers who can't pull up, set up a virtual session where they can chip in or donate to join. That extra connection changes the game. Now let's talk subscriptions and memberships. This is the era of fandom on a whole nother level. Platforms like Patreon or Bandcamp or even private YouTube memberships let you give fans that exclusive backstage access. I'm talking unreleased tracks, studio sessions, it's like you're letting them in on the journey as it's happening. When fans feel like insiders, they go all in. And hey, $5 or $10 a month might not sound like a lot, but multiply that by hundreds, and you've got solid, steady income. And here's a big move. Limited releases and collectibles. People love owning something rare. It's like human nature. So maybe you drop a deluxe album with just 500 signed copies, or a bundle that comes with a handwritten note. Remember, this ain't just about the stuff. It's about what that stuff represents. When it's exclusive, your fans don't want to miss out. Oh, and if digital tech's your thing, peep the wave of NFTs. But real talk, it doesn't matter if it's vinyl, custom tees, or digital art. It's the exclusivity that makes it special. You feel me? Okay, let's keep it going. Crowdfunding is next. Got a big vision, like a dope music video or a new project? Don't let cost hold you back. You can invite your fans to build it with you. Platforms like Kickstarter let you set a goal while offering rewards for backers. Maybe it's a signed CD at one level, a shout-out at another, or even a cameo in your vid. Not only does this fund your dream, but it locks your fans in emotionally. They become part of your story. And lastly, brand sponsorships. This one's kind of different because it's not directly from your fans' wallets. But if you've built a loyal community, brands that align with your vibe will want to partner up. Think streetwear, drinks, music gear. It's all about finding that fit. Whether it's sponsored content or tour sponsors, this is how you get extra funds without taking away from your fans' pockets. Just remember, stay authentic. If it don't feel real, don't touch it. Your rep's everything, and your fans can tell what's legit. So here's the key takeaway. Diversify. Don't rely on just one stream. Mix and match what works for you. Merch, live shows, subscriptions, crowdfunding. All of it builds up that money flow. And most importantly, keep your fans in the loop. When they feel valued, They'll support hard, every single time. Oh, and I know what y'all are wondering now. Does this really work? Who's out here actually making these moves and turning this into money? Stick with me, 'cause I'm about to drop some real-life examples that'll blow your mind. All right, we've talked theory, we've talked strategy. Now let's get down to the receipts. Nothing proves a point like real-life examples, right? So let me show you how some of the game's most savvy artists flip that 1,000 true fans mindset into serious stacks. First up, Nipsey Hussle. And yo, I gotta say it, R.I.P. to a legend. Nipsey wasn't just a rapper, he was a straight-up business visionary. Back in 2013, my man did something wild, dropped a mixtape called Crenshaw and priced it at $100. Yep, $100 for a mixtape. People thought he'd lost it, but nah. Nipsey knew something important. He knew the marathon was backed by real supporters. He only made 1,000 physical copies, called it the Proud to Pay campaign, and guess what? Sold out. That's $100,000 in a day. Independently. Even Jay-Z took notice. Word is, Hove bought 100 copies himself, just to salute the hustle. And Nip didn't stop there. He went bigger with mailbox money, charging $1,000 for a limited edition. Did people buy it? Absolutely. That's the power of a loyal fan base who really believes in you. But it wasn't just about selling music. Nipsey reinvested that money into himself, his label, and his community, proving that when you bet on your core fans, they'll bet big on you. That's the vision. That's the hustle. And y'all, that's exactly what the 1,000 True Fans theory is all about. Next, let me put you on to Tech 9. If you don't know Tech, man, you've been sleeping. He's an indie rap powerhouse who runs his own label, Strange Music, and turned his underground fan base into a straight empire. We're talking decades of grind, building one of the most loyal hip-hop communities out there. His fans even call themselves technicians. They rep him hard, rocking Strange Music pendants, lining up for merch like it's an exclusive sneaker drop. And here's the kicker. Tech's merch game is insane. Concerts? His merch tables look like full-on stores with t-shirts, hoodies, and collectibles flying off the racks. Those $30 tees and $50 hoodies from thousands of fans? Yeah, they add up. Big time. Tech pulls in tens of millions a year, all as an independent artist. No major label machine, just a community that he's cultivated with constant music drops, relentless touring, and real connection with his fans. Loyalty equals longevity, fam. And then we got Chance the Rapper. Now, everybody knows Chance, but let's break down how he flipped the script. Dude went big without ever signing to a traditional label. How? By giving his music away for free. When he dropped Acid Rap and Coloring Book, people could download them for nothing. Why? 'Cause Chance knew the long game. He wanted millions to hear his music, but most importantly, he wanted those true fans who'd show up and show out for him. And they did. His fans bought out concerts, made those 3 hats iconic, and rode with him so hard that even the streaming-only Coloring Book won him a Grammy. And when it was time to get paid, Chance stayed independent, signed creative partnerships, like the one with Apple Music, and stacked tens of millions, all while still owning his music. He proved you can do it your way, break the rules, and still win big. Y'all, these are just a few examples, but the game plan's universal. Back in the day, artists like E40 built their fan bases selling tapes out the trunk. And now you've got artists like Rihanna turning fans into customers for global brands like Fenty. The tools change, the tech evolves, but the principle stays real. Loyal fans equal lasting success. So think about it. Why not you? Yeah, I mean you. You might not be selling $100 mixtapes yet, but every empire starts with that core audience, paired with grind and consistency. The blueprint is right here. All right, y'all, let's get into it. The game changers that'll really put you on. Technology's the great equalizer. 2025 style. But like I always say, a tool is only as good as the hustle behind it. So let's walk through the platforms and tools that turn dreams into dominance. This is how you execute the strategy we've been building step by step. First up, social media. Yeah, I know that's probably obvious, but how you use it makes all the difference. Instagram, TikTok, you already know those platforms are key, but I'm talking about how to really use them. Don't just throw up selfies or, like, random flex posts. Nah, connect. Go live on IG. Show the grind. What's cooking in the studio? The rehearsal grind. Behind the scenes that no one else gets to see. And TikTok, man, that's your quick hitters. Dropping bars, showing personality, being relatable. It's all about being in their face without feeling forced. Consistency. Yo, remember the word. Consistent posts build that connection, and you always got to engage. Reply to comments. Shout out. The fans. Giving you love. Make them feel seen. But here's the catch. Social media ain't the end-all be-all. Why, you ask? 'Cause you don't own those platforms. You ever seen someone's account get banned, hacked, or tossed because of some wild algorithm change? Exactly. You gotta go deeper. Like email. I know. Email feels old school, but trust and believe it's still fire. Services like MailChimp, ConvertKit, they're tools to move your fans from socials into your world. Offer something exclusive, a track, a discount, something fly to get their emails. And text, even crazier. Platforms like Community or Superphone. You're sliding directly into their messages. People don't skip text, fam. Imagine dropping your next single with a personal direct text blast. That right there's a boss move. Next, let's talk where the dollar's at. Monetization platforms, Patreon, Bandcamp. Maybe you heard of them, maybe you haven't. Patreon's like giving your true fans VIP badges, tiers, exclusive content, lil perks that prove you appreciate them. And Bandcamp? Indie Artist Central. It's not just a place to sell music, it's where fans can tip, pay more than retail, or just turn out support. And shout out Audio Mac or SoundCloud's fan features too. Straight up ways for streams to equal support dollars. And yo, don't sleep on live stream platforms like Twitch or YouTube Live. Whether it's performances, casual chilled streams, or even gameplay sessions, there's something personal about fans tipping in real time that locks them in further. Now, for my merch hustlers, your storefront is your next empire. Period. Shopify? That's industry gold. It handles everything from payments to inventory, no sweat. And if you're just starting out, peep Big Cartel. Simple to use, easy to shine. Oh, and for no upfront cost, print-on-demand services like Teespring, Printful, those are chef's kiss, man. No risk, all reward. And make it look clean. Your brand's got to reflect the work you're putting in. No janky websites, please. Let your artistry shine, even on your online store. Okay, analytics. Don't hang up on me now. This part's crucial. You want to know who's listening, where they're vibing from, what they're buying. Use analytics applications for accurate web numbers, Instagram insights for social, Spotify for artists, for listeners. If you know where the love's coming from, you know where to go hard, whether it's tour stops, singles, or merch items. Picture it like this. You're flying with a radar. The clearer the data, the smoother the flight. But here's the key. Don't overthink this. Start small. Maybe it's Instagram and TikTok to grow your crowd, Bandcamp for direct sales, and Shopify to launch your merch. Don't try to juggle the world all at once. Build that system slowly and get comfortable with the grind. Tools amplify your reach. The grind fuels the engine. All right, y'all, you're equipped now. These tools ain't just resources, they're weapons for scaling up. They're how you touch the masses but still keep it personal. Thousands of people, one click, but it still feels like every post, every email is coming from your heart, from your grind. And trust me, that combo, it's magic. Yo, if you've made it this far, you're hungry, and I respect that. Real ones like you, y'all are the reason we do this. We just walked through how to build $1 million empire off the strength of 1,000 true fans. Now it's time for you to make moves. Knowledge is power, but knowledge plus action, that's superpower right there. The only thing standing between you and those success stories we talked about, it's the work. The way those artists engaged their fans like their life depended on it. Because for a lot of them, it really did. Now it's your turn. I want you to feel this, like really, really feel it. The music industry, the creator economy, it's all shifting right now. You don't need permission. You don't need no magic record deal. You just need to grind and connect. The best time to start building your army of true fans? Man, that was yesterday. But guess what? The second best time? That's today, family. Here's what I want you to do. Pick just one thing from this episode. One thing. Maybe that's drafting a t-shirt design or posting a quick video to feel out what your fans want. Whatever it is, do it. Take that first step. 'Cause small steps, they turn into big moves over time. Plant those seeds today and water them every single day. Consistency, y'all, that's the key. Show up for your people and they'll show up for you. Remember, you ain't just making music or art. Nah, you're building a brand, a community, and ultimately a legacy. And your true fans, they're the ones who make that legacy possible. Honor that, nurture that, because trust me, that bond right there, that's unbreakable. Before we sign off, I gotta say this. I believe in you. Real talk. If you've stuck with me through this episode, you've got what it takes. Not everyone's down to hustle and build their fan base like this, but I know you're different. You got that spark, and you're riding the dream hustle wave. That's dream big, hustle hard. Keep that alive every day, fam. And hey, if you found value in this episode, do me a solid, subscribe to Thaw Dream Hustle Podcast so you never miss the heat. Share this episode with one creator you know who needs a boost in their hustle. Don't keep the gems to yourself. Put your people on. We all we got, you feel me? Yo, and I'm here for you, for the community. Hit me up on social media at dj.universe on Instagram, at StephenCountsJ1 on X, or down by lawmanagementllc.com is the website. You know the YouTube channel. Everlasting Impressions Studios. That's impressions with a Z at the end. Tell me what moves you're making. I want to hear every success, every struggle, all that, because we're family now. Who knows? Your story might just inspire the next hustler and get a shout out in a future episode. All right, my people, that's a wrap for today's episode. 1,000 true fans to $1 million empire. I hope you're feeling fired up, because I sure am. Keep striving, keep grinding, and remember, the dream is free, but the hustle is sold separately. You got to put in that work to turn those dreams into a reality. Stay tuned for the next episode. We're just warming up. We're getting into killer strategies to grow your fan base from scratch, zero to hero. It's going to be packed with gems, so y'all don't want to miss it. Until then, stay hungry, stay humble, and stay hustling. This is DJ Universe, signing off. Peace, love, and success to all of you. Catch you on the flip side.